All right. Executive orders. We have some executive orders that are set to expire at the end of the month. So the executive order with regard to public meetings, I had waived some statutes to allow government entities to be able to have public meetings, say using a Zoom call or a conference call, as long as they were allowing people to be able to dial into that. We will be extending that through the month of June. However, I want to let everybody know that it will not be extended beyond that. So those government entities that are using that right now with regard to their meetings are going to need to be thinking about over the course of the next 6 weeks or so how they're going to change that going forward in July. So they'll have to make some changes, but they've got 6 weeks to plan, but we will be extending that one. We had another executive order with regard to the time frame that courts had to be able to process eviction notices. We are not going to be extending that one into the month of June. The CARES Act money and the unemployment numbers, money has been coming out to folks. So, for example, we've been able, as we talked about last week, been able to process through about 2/3 of the backlog we had with regard to the unemployment claims, and we're continuing to work on that. So our concern is we don't want people to fall too far behind on rent and not be able to catch up. So with the $600 a week they're receiving in pandemic unemployment and so forth and all those other benefits, we think people ought to be able to be focusing on making sure that they don't get too far behind on the rent, so we're not going to be extending that order. And then the final one had to do with turkey hunting season. That one actually, turkey hunting season ends May 31st anyway, so there's no need to extend that one. And then again, that was an executive order not allowing people from out of state coming in to do turkey hunting.